Well, welcome back everyone. It is a couple days later after our last video. Got some stuff done, so I think we're about ready to throw this sucker back in for good. Got the O2 bung in there, so that means we can finally install our primary O2 sensor, which is awesome. Which means we can start tuning the car and hopefully driving it. So, whew. Well, I don't really know what else to say, so let's get started. So essentially, what I'm gonna do is just loosely fit this downpipe again. I'm gonna try to install it a different way to see if we can't get it to not leak like it did on the first startup. And then also, as you can see, the coolant has slowly been going down. So when we start it again, I'll have the flash pro on there taking a data log, and then I'll also make sure to keep adding coolant. So make sure the system is all good and bled. But yeah, I'm gonna grab the V-band. Little trick my fabricator told me to do with these is they have lock nuts on them. So what he does is he lubes up the threads a little bit, and then you tighten them with a hand tool, not an impact. If you use an impact, I guess you can screw up the threads. So we're gonna do that this time, and hopefully can really clamp down on it. So we're gonna start with it on the turbo side. I'm gonna get it loose so I can mock up the mid pipe, and then I'll start at that V-band, and then after I tighten that second V-band all the way down, I'll do the 2-bolt flange in the back. So got our work cut out for us, but I'm really hoping we can tune today, so I'm gonna get to work. Alright, well that took way longer than I like to admit. Lost a little daylight there. That downpipe is really a pain in the ass, but I think I found a good way to do it, making sure it doesn't leak. Anyways, been chasing this coolant leak, and I'm really not sure where it's coming from, except I did see some seepage out of the upper radiator hose here, and as you can see, it's tinged blue on this heat sleeving. So what I think's happening is I think it's leaking out of here, soaking this, and then kind of the drippage is running this way, and then it's falling on the ground back there. So that's what I think it is. I tightened this as much as I'm comfortable tightening it. Like, it's tight, and I don't really want to damage the track tough piece. So I haven't seen any more droplets, but you know, could be wrong. If it does end up being this actual track tough piece on the bottom, then we have a big problem, because then I have to remove the turbo and probably the wastegate in order to get back there, and man, I just really don't want to do that. So you know, I'm like really hoping that that kind of fixes it, but we'll see. I just plugged the battery in. I think I'm about to start it up and take a data log. So actually, let's start a data log. Cool. Get out of the car, make sure everything's good. Jumping up in RPMs a little bit there. Oh, it died. Cool. Suck any more coolant? No. I'm not sure why it's dying. It's a little bit weird, but I will send that data log to Zach and see what he says. Alright guys, so we're actually letting the car get hot now. Got some more coolant in there. I found some more seepage on the track tuck piece along the side there. I don't know if you're going to see that, but we got to fix that. Fuel pressure's a little bit high, but it's fine. There's no return set up. Check the gauge real quick. Yeah, still right in the middle. I turned on the AC, and that kicked on both radiator fans, and then when I turned AC off, it actually killed the car. So I'm pretty sure it's pretty warm now, so we're just taking a data log, and hopefully these fans kick on soon, because they haven't kicked on yet. So I think there's a big air pocket somewhere in the car, but I'll get back to y'all when I have it up Okay, so finally pretty sure we got the coolant bled all the way, so we did that. I did a little ghetto brake bottle as my overflow, which is what it was when it was NA, so we kind of kept it the same. Looks a lot better without that big tank sitting on the radiator cap, but essentially we're having some issues with tuning because these were supposed to be Beechworks 1500cc injectors, but we're finding out that they're probably not. We sent a bunch of part numbers to my tuner Zach. Shout out to him, throw his info there again. Sorry if that's too much, but you know, I gotta shout him out. He's a cool dude. But he's doing some research right now to try to figure out what these are. We're pretty sure they are Beechworks, but we don't think they're 1500s. Several data logs later, it's still, he's having to add a shit ton of fuel, way more than what should be needed for 1500s. Like he was saying, he's adding more fuel than what like an E85 setup on these injectors would be, and we're not running E85, so it's an issue. Our fuel pressure is good though, so that's good. That means our fuel pump's doing okay so far. Hopefully we don't run out of fuel there, because I actually don't know what fuel pump is in this car. It's been there since I bought it. It is aftermarket. Pretty sure it's a DW 55 or 65. It's something along those lines. It's the same fuel pump in it when it was supercharged, so it should be fine. Should be. Hopefully we don't have to change that. But other than that, there's a few other things we got to kind of sort out. We did fix this leak back here. Honestly, the V-band just wasn't tight enough. Now it's like all the way tight, so it doesn't leak. That's good. And I'm not sure if the mid one is leaking. As for the coolant leak, pretty sure it was coming from this radiator hose. I don't see it coming out anymore after we've ran it for a bit, and now it's cooling down. It's not dripping. I'm pretty sure it was seeping out of there. As you can see, you might be able to see, I think I mentioned this before, but the heat sleeving there is tinged blue, which means coolant was hitting that. We also had some seepage on the side of this track tough piece, which has gone away, even though I haven't really done anything with it. So I think maybe after a few heating up and then cooling down cycles, some of these issues kind of, you know, iron themselves out. We'll see. But we still have some like little things to do, and I kind of want to make sure this coolant leak's taken care of before I throw this back piece back on there. And I'm probably going to go back there one last time and make sure nothing's like touching anything too hot. Maybe do some more heat wrapping just to make sure I don't want this car to catch on fire. And then we can throw the strut tower, the stock strut tower bar, and then the plastic cowling back, and then the hood as well. So we're getting there. It's going to be a slow process. This video is probably going to be a short one. Steen's over there is, at this point, we're mostly just trying to figure out the tuning and any little issues we're having at this point. So yeah, I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to end it here. I might. I'm exhausted. I have to work tomorrow, so I can't be here too late, but I'm trying to kind of wait on what my tuner says so I can give you guys one more update before I go home. So yeah, we will be right back. All right, everyone, what is up? I'm back. It is a couple days later, so we had some confusion. That's why this is taking a little bit of time. We also found some new issues. Anyways, we figured out that these are not Beechworks 1500s, they're actually Beechworks 1200s. So I got these injectors from my buddy. They were cleaned and like flow tested and everything. I think the guy that sold them to him either got confused or accidentally put the wrong numbers on there for the CCs, but whatever, 1200s should still be enough for our setup. So I'm just happy they're not like Chinese knockoffs or anything. So that was an issue. We went through several data logs trying to figure out why the fueling was so screwed up, but figured that out. So now we run into our second issue, which is a more expensive issue, and that's that our O2 sensor, our primary O2 sensor, the one we just put in the car, is actually starting to go bad. So before we can really like actually start driving the car and tuning it, I need to replace that. So I mostly just wanted to make this last little clip for this video to update you guys on that, because I do still want to put out one more video to y'all before I buy those things, because that might take a little bit for all that stuff to kind of get sorted, figured out, shipped here. And by all that stuff, I just mean the O2 sensor. But so we are going to work on that. The next video, we should really actually start driving the car, hopefully. And there's a few other issues I got to sort as well. Our fuel line is very close to the downpipe, so I want to get some extra heat sleeving. I want to use this stuff down here, but I ran out of it. So Although honestly, I could take that off and then probably cut it and then move it back there. But either way, I want to make sure our fuel line's good. I don't want this car to catch on fire. That would be heartbreaking. I also should probably get a fire extinguisher for inside the car. That'd probably be pretty important, you know, just in case. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at now. Besides that, I am getting ready to upload the latest tune. This will be the last tune that we do. So this will be the last tune that we do. Last little data log. So I'll go ahead and upload this. I'll run the car one last time. And yeah, I'll just pretty much probably call it a night there. It's Friday night, so I'm not trying to be in here all night. It's also already kind of late, so. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and upload that, and then I'll start the car, and I'll show you guys around a little more, just because, I mean, who gets tired of this thing, right? Start her up.
But yeah, the exhaust side, of course.
Yeah, it's gonna be warm.
Warming up quick, dude.
Well, that's because it's rich as shit.
Yeah, it's burning. Weird how this is polished and this isn't. I mean, we can polish this out.
Eventually, I'll probably get these powder coated like black or something, so I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I'm just glad we fixed that coolant leak. That scared the shit out of me. Alright, well, this is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Might be a week or two for the next one, but we'll be out blowing some turb skis here soon. Not in a bad way. But, alright. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all next time.
Bye.
See y'all.